Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, I'm Ritu and thank you so much for clicking on this video. So today I'm going to talk about how I learned to love myself, my body. Yeah, how you can too. So I have some tips that I am going to share with you today. So I'm just going to give you a brief summary of where it all started, how bad it was for me, and then we'll talk about how I overcame it or whatever, how I started loving myself. Okay, so it started in school. So in school, nobody actually bullied me or was mean to me. My guy friends would make fun of me and tell me to eat something, those jokes that your relatives keep telling you to gain weight, to eat something, as if you're not even eating anything and you're just alive somehow by some magic, I don't know. When you meet someone and the first thing they say is इतनी पतली हो गई है तो और पतली होती जा रही है, गायब हो जाएगी, यही सब मैंने सुना है पूरे अपने टीनेज ईयर्स में. बट स्टार्टिंग में व्हेन इट was happening, I didn't know what body shaming was, to be honest, because किसको पता होता है. और इतना उस टाइम पे इतना सोशल मीडिया इतना कुछ था भी नहीं, so nobody, like, I didn't know what was happening and I was just like okay, I just took it as a joke. मुझे ऐसा लगता था कि मैं भूल गई हूँ और मैंने उसको जोक की तरह लिया. But what was happening was, मेरे माइंड में एक बिलीफ बन रहा था कि I am not perfect, I am not enough, I don't have the body that guys like, I am not beautiful. Not only related to guys, but like I am somebody who's just not even average, below average, and just, I don't know, it was just very weird. And school mein I didn't notice कि all of these things were happening, but they were happening and I used to just ignore and not think anything of it. When I started going to college, is that when I realized कि oh, I have some issues that I didn't know of. So I hated my legs, my skinny legs. So what I would do, this thing I have not shared with anybody, not my friends, my closest friends till now. They don't know. I would wear 3 pair of leggings under my jeans. और उस टाइम पे स्किनी जीन्स ही चलते थे फैशन में. There were no trousers, wide leg pants, nothing, only skinny jeans. So हाँ, I think first year मैंने पूरा ऐसे ही निकाला है. And I would wear those heavy padded bras to look a bit more curvier than I was, and I don't know, I just wanted to look normal and I didn't feel normal. I felt different, I felt like I didn't fit in, so I did anything I could do to fit in. This school mein, people would make fun of me. College mein nobody made fun of me, nobody said anything, nothing happened. But I was just so, मेरा वो belief इतना strong हो चुका था खुद को लेके कि I would get triggered again and again and again. I had a friend group. We were 4 girls, including me, and all of my friends would get selected for the fashion show. I would not get selected, and I would cry about it. I would just make a scene, and that thing made it seem like I was not perfect, and they are, and they have a perfect body, that's why they get selected and I don't. And I used to just cry and yeah, whatever. Also, I was so obsessed with gaining weight that if you've ever heard of something called Endura mass, you know what I'm talking about. If you're a skinny person, you know what I'm talking about. And it, oh my god, it tasted horrible, and I used to drink it every single day and I didn't gain any weight. And like I would do everything in my power to gain weight, just a little bit of it, but it didn't happen. And now it happened out of nowhere. I don't even know how it happened, but yeah, it happened. But I think I wouldn't care if it didn't happen. as well. मैंने बहुत ज़्यादा लंबा खींच दिया ये छोटी समरी को, but yeah, these are the things that happened, and today I am like, I just feel bad for my old self, and I just feel sorry because I treated her badly and I was not there for her. I don't care about anybody else, but I personally was never there for her, and I was the one criticizing her the most out of everyone. So I just feel bad for that. But yeah, I am glad that I have grown out of that phase. So first thing is be aware. So be aware से मेरा मतलब है कि be aware of where it all started, because nobody is born insecure. Society के जो standards होते हैं वो आपको बताते हैं कि आप परफेक्ट हो या नहीं, एंड उसके अकॉर्डिंग आप अपनी एक इमेज बना लेते हो, विच इज़ रॉन्ग. गो इन टू योर पास्ट एक्सपीरियंसेस एंड सी वेयर इट ऑल स्टार्टेड, हाउ इट ऑल स्टार्टेड. थिंक अबाउट इट एंड वी कैन go from there. We can learn from there that it's not you that did it, it's somebody else, and it's somebody else's standards that did it. Next point is very important point, and it is self-talk. Positive self-talk is so important. How you think of yourself is how others perceive you. What is going inside of you is what reflects on the outside. If you're gonna keep thinking, oh I am not perfect, oh ये क्या हो रहा है, मैं मेरे पे कुछ भी अच्छा नहीं लगता, कुछ भी पहनूं, तो if you keep entertaining that thought, if you keep entertaining those negative things, तो अगर कोई कभी ऐसा हो जाता है कि सामने वाले का कोई इंटेंशन नहीं होता है, सामने वाला आके कुछ बोल देता है, and we take it so personally because हम अपने बारे में वो चीज़ें सोच रहे हैं, हम अपने बारे में वो चीज़ें बार बार खुद को बोल रहे हैं. And I used to do that all the time, and it's not right. So start with positive self-talk. If you can't do positive, then stop the negative self-talk. So whenever you have a negative thought, just remind yourself to find something that you like. It could also not be related to your body. It could be related to your behavior, how you behave, how nice you are to people, how thankful you are, how genuine you are. It could be anything. If you look hard enough, you'll find a lot of things, not one. But yeah, I can tell you, self-talk is very important, and you have to work every day to unlearn that negative self-talk. It's gonna be hard to just magically wake up and just be positive and just think positive. It doesn't happen overnight, and it takes time, it takes work, and I'm sure you're gonna do it. But just every time you have a negative, and don't beat yourself up if you keep having negative thoughts, because you have a very strong belief. So उस belief को unlearn करने में you need time, and your brain needs time. So just whenever you have a negative thought, try to think of something that you like and just be like, okay, but I like this, and that thought will go away. Don't entertain that thought, because if you keep entertaining it, it's gonna become bigger. Next point is, no one is perfect, and the sooner you realize it, the better it will be for you, because nobody is perfect in this world, and everybody has their flaws, everybody has some things that are not perfect, and it is how it is, and it's okay to not be perfect. Next point is, delete, block, unfriend anybody who makes you feel insecure or bad about yourself. It could be anybody, it could be an influencer, it could be your friends, your family, your relatives, anybody. Be unapologetic about it, because it is you who matters the most, and if something is making you feel bad, then just block them. I'm not gonna lie, I had those type of friends, and they made me feel so shitty. And don't be afraid of being alone, because I was there too. And don't be a people pleaser. Even if you are, just know, just have some boundaries. There should be some things that okay, this is what I can't tolerate, इसके आगे मैं नहीं ले सकती. And just have those boundaries, and if somebody crosses them, first tell them that you don't like it, then they do that, and if they still do it, then let them go. Because if a true friend will respect your boundaries and will understand you, and if it's a family member, you can try and ignore them as much as you can. Obviously you can't cut off family if you're living with them, but just try and be as far from them as possible. And yeah, एक कान से सुन के दूसरे कान से निकालने की कोशिश करो. Okay, next point is spend time with yourself. This is so important because you learn so much about yourself when you spend time with yourself. It's so healing, and I learn a lot of things, and I start like pehle to I was so afraid of being alone that I just would hold on to people who were toxic and were not good for me. But then I started being alone and spending time with myself. And then I learned to love my own space and just have fun with myself, that I just don't even need anybody now. And it's just so fun when I'm with myself. I don't need anybody to have fun, and I just love that. I love my company and I love spending time with myself. Take time out for yourself once, like एक दिन में 1 घंटा कम से कम. Do anything that you like. Do anything that you want to do in your personal time. You know, there are things that we want to do. Next point is also kind of similar to the previous one. It is be your own best friend. If you don't respect yourself, nobody else will respect you. Be more kind to yourself. Try and don't beat yourself up every time you think something negative, or every time you do something wrong. Things will change. Once you start treating yourself like you treat your best friends, that's when things will change. Okay, next point is affirmations. Affirmations work for so many people, and some affirmations don't work for me. Like if I don't feel beautiful and I'm saying I feel beautiful, then I'm gonna have this thought, but you're lying to yourself, and that won't work, because in my head I'm thinking I'm lying to myself. So use those affirmations that you believe in. Use affirmations that you genuinely like about yourself. So just look for things that you know you like about yourself, and make affirmations of your own, and just read them every morning and every night. Next point is embrace your uniqueness. से मेरा मतलब है कि if you keep trying to be somebody else, oh I want to be her. You are born to be you. You are not born as Deepika Padukone, because you are not. You are Ritu Tiwari, and you should be Ritu Tiwari. You have your own behavior, you have your own talents, you have your own things that you know you are good at. Embrace those things, like those things, be proud of those things, be proud of yourself, hype yourself up. It's just everybody is different, and everybody has different things that you know they can shine in. You have your own charms, you have things that you are meant to do in this life. And if you keep trying to be somebody else, you won't be able to learn those things about yourself and embrace those things about yourself. So I think you should just learn to love those unique parts of yourself and be unapologetic about it. Be you, be the real you. And just some people are gonna like you, some people are not gonna like you, and it is what it is. You don't even like everyone, you know. Everybody has different tastes. I like gulab jamun, somebody else like rasgulla. It doesn't mean gulab jamun is not good. It just means that we have different preferences and tastes. So yeah, and somebody is gonna love you and find you really beautiful, and somebody is not. And it's okay, it doesn't matter, because as long as you like yourself and as long as you enjoy your own company, nothing matters, and no one's opinion matters. Last point is, last but not the least, last point is be patient. So when you start working on yourself, and if you are in the middle of it, then be patient with yourself, because being patient with yourself is also a form of love. Like every day you learn new things about yourself, and every day it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay. जो चीज़ जब होनी होगी वो हो जाएगी, जो नहीं होनी होगी वो नहीं होगी. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? We are here to have fun. We are here to live life. We are not here to obsess over our bodies and our face and just look. सब कुछ looks में नहीं होता है. This is very basic. Attractiveness has nothing to do with how you look. For example, if you have a crush, when you look at them, everything they do seems so good to you. Every time you look at them, they look the most beautiful person on the entire planet. Something happens and you just stop talking to that person and you move on. And when you look back and when you look at them and you feel like ये इतना अच्छा तो नहीं लग रहा जैसा मुझे लगा था स्टार्टिंग में. आई गेस ये सबके साथ होता है. एंड इट इज़ true because it is your feelings, it is your thoughts that you're thinking about that person. You're thinking when they are your crush, you have 99% positive thoughts, and once you get to know them and you learn their behaviors and stuff, and then you stop liking them and then you realize, why did I like him? It's you. So imagine if you put yourself on a pedestal, how good you would feel every day. And you don't even need anybody. You don't even need anybody's approval because you know you're good and you know you're beautiful. You know you're the best person that anybody could ever have. It's the end. But I would like to share a quote that I read. So perfect and it goes well with today's video. So I'll share it. Change happens when you find the pathway to discover how awesome you really are. Just take that in, and I hope change happens, and I hope you start loving yourself and be happy and enjoy your life and find people who love you and are genuine and real. And I just hope that you, if you are watching this, I'm talking to you, that you become the most confident version of yourself that you've ever seen. And I just want to tell you, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching it till the end, and I just want to tell you that you're beautiful, you're perfect just the way you are. And yeah, I am gonna leave now and I'm gonna see you next week in my next video. Till then, bye bye, take care, love you, you're beautiful.
We used to have each other's playlists. No, used to be each other's best friends. Yeah.